Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. If you're tuning in for the first time, thank you so much for watching. My name is Noah. If you guys don't know me already, I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about how to control your mind. Now, this can be a topic that can really change your life. I feel like it's an essential part of the manifestation process, because when you can control your mind, you're able to control your reality, really. And this is still something that I'm working on. I'm not 100% expert. I'm just going to share you my suggestions and my opinions and just things that have helped me along my journey. So starting off, it's practicing discipline. A lot of the times our mind it'll lie to us. It'll tell us tricks, or it'll tell us things that aren't necessarily true. I'm sure when you're out in public or something and you have that insecure thought in your head, like, oh my gosh, what if this doesn't happen? Or, oh my gosh, like this is going to be bad, or right? Like, I'm sure that's happened to you. That's something that can be very distracting, and it's not, especially when it's not true. You know what I mean? It's something that you've just been programmed to have that self-limiting belief about yourself, but practicing discipline, I feel like, is very, very crucial. And a couple ways that you can go about it is, changing your eating habits. Something that I've noticed is the more healthy I eat, the more lighter I feel, meaning that the more easier it is for me to carry my weight. You know what I mean? Just in general, it's easier for me to focus, have clarity with my thoughts. I can meditate easier when I'm eating right, so all these different things it helps me with. And, sometimes when you're practicing discipline, a lot of tempting thoughts can come about, as well as with not only just with food, but I'm talking about with sex, right? With pornography, masturbation. I know those all kind of go hand in hand, but it can be, it's just as simple as playing video games, or, cutting down TV time. I know that can be very hard. Growing up as a kid, I loved playing video games. I would sit in front of the TV for like 5-10 hours a day, just playing video games, man. I was like addicted. And I kind of grew out of that. It wasn't something that I practiced or anything like that, but I still play video games, but it's a lot more rare. I usually spend my time doing other things, but yeah. Another huge thing I feel like is masturbation. And I am going to do a video about sexual health, a couple videos about sexual health in the future, because I feel like it's pretty important. But, masturbation, growing up as a kid, I used to do it a lot. And like it was kind of just something that like I just like would try to do a lot. And it was, it made me feel good. So, but, I noticed that when I would do it, I would feel a lot like tired. Like it was just like an energy drainage. Turns out that actually is what happened. You know what I mean? But so like when I would do it like frequently, or like multiple times in a day, it would make me like really tired, and I wouldn't be motivated to do anything else. You know what I mean? So that's something that I really had to cut down on, and I had to practice. You know what I mean? It didn't take me like overnight to just stop doing it. You know what I mean? Like I had to really work on it. I mean, to be honest with you guys, it didn't take me long to stop doing it, because I was able to realize the effects of what it was doing to me. So yeah, I mean, I think the more easier part about it is, if it's something that is hard for you, try to pay attention to how it makes you feel. You know what I mean? When you do these things. And pornography, that's another huge one. I'm going to make a whole separate video on pornography, but pornography it can be very, when you watch it, it stimulates a lot of dopamine in your brain, which is the pleasure hormone. And the more and more that you watch it, the more and more dopamine that floods your brain. But the more and more that floods your brain, the less that it's able to produce organically, you know? So you start to get desensitized, meaning that you want to watch darker stuff. You know, it's very, you know, it can be very, very addictive. You know, I was once addicted to porn at one time. I would watch it like almost every day, if not every day, you know, but so that was also something that, I mean, I didn't have to work super hard on, to be honest with you guys, because it was just, I understood what it was doing to my brain, and I understood how it made me feel about women. You know what I mean? It made me think of them as more so as objects, opposed to actual human sentient beings. You know what I mean? So these are just a couple things that you can do to kind of practice discipline. And when you really take control of a couple of these things, and you can really start to control your mind. And when you control your mind, you know what I mean, you're able to just be strong-willed, have that strong will to say no if your mind wants you to do something, or if your brain tells you to do something, you know. Just say no, you know. And it can be hard, but it's not that hard at the same time, you know what I mean? So if you just, that's the thing, you know, it takes practice. It's not going to happen overnight, like I've said before. But yeah, let me see if I got anything else here in my notes. Yeah, just overall, you know, I'm not telling you guys to dump whatever, like all these bad habits that you have, you know. I'm not even saying that they're good or bad. It's however you make of it. But I am saying that when you control your mind into doing something that is less pleasurable for you, your day to day, then it can really help you manifest, you know, and it can help you be more productive as well. That's what I've noticed. The more and more I've tried to, or the more and more that I have practiced discipline, the more and more I'm able to say no to my thoughts, and just, you know, not really pay attention to my thoughts as much. Because like I said before, sometimes your thoughts can lie to you, because we aren't our thoughts. We are the observer. We are the observer of our thoughts, which is the ultimate key into manifesting your dream life. So yeah, I hope you guys gained some value in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very grateful to be able to wake up every morning and to post videos for you guys. Even if a couple people watch, you know what I mean? That's great for me. But if you gain value, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness. Peace, love, and happiness, y'all.